Virgin Galactic news with just a few hours to go before we get a reaction from Virgin Galactic to my Bloomberg interview. My Bloomberg interview will be available very, very shortly. It's not available for you to see just yet because Virgin Galactic have to have the chance to respond. That's happening as we speak. And as we speak, the news about Boeing lawsuit is just coming out as well. So let's cover all that in this very, very important video for Virgin Galactic. An interview by Bloomberg, a reaction from Virgin Galactic, and the lawsuit, all at the same time. So let's get straight into it. Bloomberg reached out to me and asked to do an interview with me all about Virgin Galactic, Eric Kearney, and other things. They also reached out to some large investors, including Andy Shovel and others. That has all taken place. That has all been done and ready to go. That interview will be available very shortly. I'm not going to give you the precise time because I'm having to keep that to myself for the moment, but I will give it to you the second it's available. At the moment, Virgin Galactic have the piece from me and they are responding. Again, as soon as that's available, I will give it to you. But it comes at a very timely moment because, as you can see, Virgin Galactic now another all-time low. And we've got some lawsuit information that is not publicly available yet. When I say publicly available, Virgin Galactic haven't broadcast it yet, but it is available on certain subscription sites when you look at the law, looking at cases. It just hasn't been published by Virgin Galactic yet. So this is very, very, very sensitive material that we're going to share with you right now. Very, very exciting. So tune in and stay with me to the end of this video. I will give you the links for my Bloomberg interview, Virgin Galactic's reaction, and now this lawsuit with Boeing. So tap the like button if you'd like to hear more, and click subscribe and ring the bell as well. Let's look at this news. Here we go. A judge backs Virgin Galactic over Boeing in clash over IP injunction. Let's read the information here. Now, this was out a couple of days ago, but you've not been able to see this yet. This is a subscription service to a law firm. A Virginia federal judge on Thursday ruled that Virgin Galactic can share allegedly proprietary Boeing documents with partner companies to help develop a space plane carrier aircraft. Amid Boeing's breach of contracts and misappropriation of trade secret suits against Virgin, U.S. District Judge Claude M. Hilton adopted Virgin Galactic LLC's proposed preliminary injunction order, barring Virgin from public disclosure of the disputed documents, but allowing it to share the documents with third-party contractors with restrictions after Virgin and Boeing clashed over what the judge meant when he said at a related May 24 hearing that Virgin was limited to internal use of the documents. Virgin Galactic may use the disputed IP within Virgin Galactic for the purpose of developing a new mothership so long as Virgin Galactic safeguards the confidentiality of the disputed IP and does not share it with any third parties, other than those under contract with Virgin Galactic for the mothership development program who are operating under a non-disclosure agreement, the judge said. Representatives for the companies did not immediately respond to requests for comment on Thursday, and this information is still not on Virgin Galactic's website. The documents were shared with Virgin as part of a failed deal for Boeing subsidiary Aurora Flight Sciences Corporation to develop a mothership carrier aircraft for Virgin, used as part of Virgin's space tourism business to carry a space plane to the altitude necessary for suborbital flights. Those documents contain proprietary details for making a composite material used in airplane parts and proprietary modeling equations, according to Boeing. Boeing argued in a June 14 joint filing after Judge Hilton had asked the parties to confer on an injunction, and at the related May hearing, that allowing Virgin to share those documents to continue mothership development could permanently cost Boeing a competitive advantage over rival companies that Virgin may choose to work with, such as Bell Textron, Lockheed Martin Corporation, even with an NDA in place. Having Virgin destroy or at least sequester those documents while litigation plays out would not harm Virgin at all, Boeing said, according to a transcript of the May hearing. Judge Hilton specified at the hearing that only Virgin could make use of the documents while the case continued, and Virgin had tried to smuggle a loophole into the court's instruction on non-disclosure based on a selective reading of the judge's comments, Boeing argued. Third-party disclosure of any terms would impose the irreparable harm that Boeing and Aurora seek to avoid pending resolution of this case on the merits, Boeing said in the joint filing. Boeing filed a proposed injunction that would have prevented any disclosure of the disputed documents to a third party, which also included Boeing's broader objection to Virgin's retention, ownership, or use of the documents, including the right to pursue related damages and any other remedies available. Virgin argued at the May hearing that it should be able to share information with third-party vendors to help with development of parts for its mothership with appropriate protections in place, saying that would still not count as internal use and not outside disclosure. Before I carry on, I need to make the point, there's lots of people who are putting out false information today saying Virgin Galactic has won the case. That's not what this is saying. That shows a lack of understanding for the law. There's more to go here. This is just what the judge is indicating. There is more to come and more to come from Boeing, so don't jump the gun. More will come out in the next short period of time as my Bloomberg interview comes out and Virgin Galactic respond to that. All of that is about to land, so bear with me, stick with me. Judge Hilton had said, for example, that adopting Boeing's position would effectively be ruling on the merits of who owns the documents, a contractual issue that is still in dispute according to Virgin. Had the court intended to change its mind after plaintiff's counsel repeatedly and unsuccessfully argued against the court's stated intention, the court would have to say would have said so, Virgin said. Boeing and Aurora are represented by Stephen J. Cohen, Brian C. Rabbit, Megan Lacey Owen, and Christopher H. Domingo of Jones's Day. Virgin is represented by Coke Morgan Stewart, Brett Williamson, Brian Cook, and Paige R. Hardy of Melveny and Myers LLP, and Charles B. Molster III of the law offices of Charles B. Molster III PLLC. The case of Boeing is Virgin Galactic case number 1-24-C700456 in the United States District Court of the Eastern District of Virginia. So this is still ongoing, but as you can see, the judge is giving the indication that he's backing Virgin over the clash. So we just need to be absolutely clear. Some people are putting this out saying, that's it, it's all good, it's all done, it's all dusted. It's not. That is not the case. Okay, now we've covered that, what we need to talk about in this video is Virgin Galactic. So Bloomberg contacted me. They contacted me and asked for an interview, for the reasons that we do represent so many of the Virgin Galactic investors, and Virgin Galactic investors are very unhappy, and Virgin Galactic is doing a space piece on Virgin Galactic, their space section of their media. And they wanted to speak to me because they felt that I was an important voice for Virgin Galactic, even though Virgin Galactic themselves didn't feel so. So as you know, I stopped talking to Eric Kearney. I found it a complete and utter waste of time. So I concentrate my efforts now on talking to those that are interested in what I have to say. So Bloomberg are very interested in what I had to say. So there was 3 interviews, and the last one was this morning, and the pieces will be out imminently. I'm not going to give you the time. I'm just going to say imminently because I'm under restricted access to be able to say when. So stand by for that. It will be linked to this video, so stand by for that. What's happening right now is Virgin Galactic are responding to my interview, and they are making a piece right now, which will come out at the same time. So you have to give them the chance to respond. Now, since my interview, I have spoken to a number of investors, and there is a real plan to get together the world's #1 retail investors and buy out the company, putting me in charge of marketing. That is a real thing. That's really an ongoing discussion. That's not part of the interview. That is happening alongside the interview. So there is the information. There are many people putting out false information saying Virgin Galactic have won the lawsuit and all the rest of it. That's not what has happened here today. It's just the judge is indicating that he's on the side of Virgin Galactic. There's more to do, so be very careful putting out false information. People are tagging me in it, hoping I would say that. Well, I'm not going to say that. Second of all, the Bloomberg interview is about to come out, and Virgin Galactic's reaction, all of which will be attached to this video as the moment it comes out. So when I publish this video, I'm recording it now during a live stream. When I publish this video in the next hour and a half, it's now 2:15, June 24th. So by about 4 o'clock Central Time, June 24th, this will be out. Look below in the descriptions or above my head. There may be a link. There may not. Either. It depends on when I get the release. When I get the release, I will come back and edit this video and put it back in. So if you watch this video now and there's no link there for the interview, there's no link for Bloomberg, come back and there will be, as soon as it's available, you will have it first. Expect the stock to move, because as you can see today, it's dramatically down. We've got this lawsuit hanging now. We've got this interview hanging over. We've got potential buyout. We've also got a reaction from Virgin Galactic. So one thing you can rely on is volatility. So click above my head for all the links. martynlucas.com is my website. There may be something up there when it comes available. Also, you can find my alpha spread and all the other links to all my social media. Down below in the description, you may find at the top of the links, at the top of the description, the link to the interview and reaction from Virgin Galactic and more updates on the court case. Over here, I will also put that there's bound to be some reaction, a reaction video as well to what Virgin Galactic have to say to what I have said. That'll be here, and down here there'll of course be the Virgin Galactic playlist. So there it is. Stand by, get ready for volatility. Which way is it going? Well, you will find out shortly. We'll all find out together live. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.